Spectre is farming freely. It's a lot better start for Matumba Man. The mid lane is even, and Doom is having a good time. So far, so good for them.
Wrap around again, going for Kaka here, who actually comes back in with the two-man burst stroke, will get himself to safety back around the sidelines, and with the wraparound for Faith with the fatal bombs, the damage is more than there to get SCC a double kill. And Sin, as soon as you said it was all looking good, Liquid just had to prove you otherwise.
That was so close. Kaka got the burrow strike off with like 10 health and completely changed that around with that stun. And these 2 kills for SCC are very, very important.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw him last game in the lane get a single kill, the first blood. Yep. To have 2 this time round. And again, Miracle in a lot of trouble. If the chains don't connect...
this is very, very bad if he dies. He TP'd back into the lane.
And he's gone. Sind. Liquid struggling even more in these first 5 minutes than in game 1. With those 3 deaths in the mid lane. Newbie. What is it that's just not working for Liquid in the early games?
I think Miracle should just flat out not be making this move.
Oh, they're going to try and get some kills out of this, but the chain's there to hold you back. It's a lot of burst onto Faith, not quite enough. Heals himself up with the Shadow Word. GH tries to get a trap there with the shards. Won't find it initially. Liquid still continues to move forward, but KP turns up with a big overwhelming ult. The Grave will be there onto mind control, but KP has not committed the duel yet, still unavailable. But they do get the big kill. Jugs down, U9 on the sidelines. Can they find anything else out of this, though, Liquid? They won't quite get the catch on SCC. Tower will be denied. Miracle getting bursted incredibly low there. KP jumps back in. Doesn't quite have duel yet available, though. Be painful for Liquid. Miracle has to get the hell out of there.
Liquid are actually in a really, really bad position here.
They've just been scanned out as well.
Mind Control needs to TP away from this, probably.
Miracle. Needs to start hitting the H's. Newbie. They're aware that he's around. Kaka finds the initial opening with the burst strike. Haunt will be used. They'll root up Miracle, and TA is out. Brought down immediately, carry offering dropped onto 2. They've got the duel onto Matumba. They get both of the big boys. Miracle and Matumba taken down as Newbie go for a beautiful long wraparound from the river that catches Liquid entirely off guard.
I think no. Lineup can and can't shouldn't win the game in order to succeed. Liquid are taking these fights that are so risky and so difficult. Like, again, risk-reward is just not
Nice buyback from Miracle. They want to go in for some sort of a big play. GH rolls through, but the Roshan's already fallen. U9 picks up the Aegis. GH, Gravedug trying to get himself out of there. The Doom will manage to bring down Ember Spirit. In return, U9 pops the Omni Sash. They've actually managed to break the Aegis immediately. Faith gets taken down by a Bell Strike. This buyback from Miracle could just hold Liquid in the game. They'll look towards U9, who goes for the Blade Fury escape, but the meld is too much. Miracle's not done. He's angry. He wants more. He wants blood. Miracle should get the 4th kill here. Surely KP can't play as well. He can, but it doesn't matter. It's good enough for Liquid. They get the triple kill. Big call to get the TA back in. Yeah, Newbie. They are not happy with that last fight.
With them. This could go bad for Newbie in terms of numbers. They're going to epi.
Kaki gets a huge epi. That's the question. Jumps in, immediately bursts there, but the Grave's in time for Kuro. Will buy some time from the Matumba Man. The 3-man chaotic offering comes down on their heads. They have lost KP as a 1-for-1. Miracle jumps forward. Will make sure that Liquid do end up taking the trade, and this has got to be worrying for Newbie. They look to take the fight. They do get the Spectre kill, but they've given away 2 lives. Maybe even more. Faith tries for the TP out. Will Miracle have enough burst in time? Or, I mean, that's going to hurt him. I don't think it's going to kill him, Sin, but it's certainly going to give him a bit of a headache.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look, Faith. He's shrining up. He's terrified.
Oh, big kill, though.
They'll take that instead.
Focusing on the important things here, Owen. Yeah. Good stuff for Liquid. This time around, in my opinion, Newbie are going for a difficult play here. They have the Juggernaut top. Liquid has this information. They can see him on the map. So the moment Newbie engage on them at their moment of the game here.
If they can take this Roshan fight. But it is still a big if. They're a little... Yeah, they're coming towards it now. We've got Miracle leading the way. Now he's going to tag back. Kuroki's going to look forward to get the vision out. There's the Horn. Jumping from Matumba. DH with the roll across. Gets the stun onto 2. They're trying to take Faith out before he can get the golems down, and they do. There's no chaotic offering available. And now with the Doom as well. Laid down onto the Juggernaut. Liquid move across for the second. SCC quick with the Remnant out. But a brilliant way for Liquid to take the fight. They may even get Kako down to the low ground with a Burrow Strike. Will self-fuels to dodge the shards, and with another nice flick, he is out of there. In fact, they'll turn to fight. He revs up the epicenter. They manage to trap 2 here. SCC gets the duel off onto Kuroki. Burrow Strike onto 2. The Infernal Blade gets laid down from Microtron. A quick punch from the Tusk finishes off the Sand King. Liquid still to take the fight as they get KP as well. A good attempt from Newbie to try and turn it around, but Liquid had the beautiful startup for that one. The snowball all focus on the Warlock. The Doom dropped onto the Juggernaut. Newbie, the farm of this Juggernaut, those last few fights really hurting Newbie.
Miracle is stacked.
I mean, he really is. He's got the Bloodthorn done. He's on his road to the Butterfly.
What's his GPM?
And Faith is almost certainly dead. Yeah, there's no way you wall yourself out of that one. 3 touches from Miracle. They know the ward's there as well, so we'll be able to get the D-ward. We'll see if... I mean, it's one of those games, you mentioned from the draft, it was always going to be hard for Liquid to start because it's a greedy draft. Would you say
he runs pretty fast, actually. Yeah, now he doesn't run anymore.
GH traps in.
Is under attack.
And with the Warrior's Punch and the stomp there from Mind Control.
Oh, Miracle's chasing. He could find a solo pick.
Does he get away with this with this invasion? I mean, he has so much damage on him. Faith being focused first. 1-2. That's the Warlock out with the Horn. They want to move across for more. KP immediately TPs away, though. So Liquid won't find another. But that is the Warlock down. And a big component of Newbie's high ground defensive potential that Liquid could certainly look to try and abuse if they want. The fact that he's now...
Be big. Do they have a ward? Nope. The ward is favoring Newbie.
We have Mind Control trying with a jump in there. The Hawk for Vision. Kaka's already down to low ground with the Burrow Strike, but Timmerman turns towards Faith. They'll take the Warlock out, at least try to. He gets the chance to drop the Chaotic Offering. Faith continues to run, has the Shadow Word heal as well. He's actually going to be able to keep himself alive here. Now with the duel on the Timmerman, they'll look to turn, but the damage from Miracle. He rips through 1, he rips through 2. Unite tries with the Omni Slash, but this Jug just does not do enough initially against the power of Miracle's TA. They'll try and slow them down, Faith, from the ground with the upheaval, but it's Liquid getting the triple kill on Miracle. Newbie forced back up to the high ground. Miracle, is he done yet? No, he's not. Jumps forward. Look at these meld hits. He crits down the Juggernaut. Ultra kill for Miracle. The Warriors push slow onto SCCC. Faith gets brought down. They've found themselves a fourth. SCCC stunned up. Remnants out. Remnants back in. Miracle incredibly low. They have to get themselves out, Liquid. But they will do so with ease as the Grave and heals there from Kuroki. Chains coming through Miracle, ticking down lower and lower.
Oh,
very minimal life.
Solo.
Again, these heals keeping the team alive and together. High ground Kaka has managed to catch out Mind Control. Miracle questioning whether we can go back in on this one. Has the refraction charge it up. Looking for a target. There it is. Jumps in. Gets Kaka down with the 1-2. Another kill for Liquid. And certainly Newbie are just getting broken apart.
That's so far this has been like a 6-0. Just when I said that this game could go late, Liquid find a perfect opening. Just by virtue of getting be too late. Miracle is absolutely out of control now. 32,000
so
net
far
worth.
ahead. You know, something that we mentioned at the start, they need a Miracle to have this sort of a game, Liquid, and he absolutely is. The Horns back up, Miracle with the BKB straight in the shard, traps them all, they're bringing them down low, but the jewel's there for KP. It doesn't matter though, the damage is just too high from Liquid. The physical rips them to pieces, GG is called, and we're going to a game 3. Miracle, with the performance that he needed to pull out on this main stage, will manage to take the victory against Newbie. What a performance. Great team play from Liquid. A slow start like we saw in game 1, but this time Liquid managed to make the greed payoffs in.
I think if Liquid